Hey y'all, welcome back. Listen, I have not talked about this, okay? I have not talked about this situation. I am aware of the situation. I saw it last night. But I wasn't in the mood to hop on and do no video and all of that. But I am here now. And it appears for those people that do not know, I'm sure a lot of y'all know, so many people have discussed it. But it appears that Coppin State University has decided to part ways with Mr. Juan Dixon, aka Mr. Robyn. Girl, why did I call her Mr.? I swear I didn't even mean it like that. I promise I didn't. AKA Mrs. Robyn Dixon's husband. Okay. See, y'all probably laughing right now, but I dead ass. Cut the cameras. Dead ass. I really meant to say Mrs. Okay. But girl, yeah. Miss Robyn Dixon's husband. Okay. For those of you guys that do not know now, one, I feel like this is one's first major job that he's wanted for a long time, which was like to be like a basketball coach of a college team or whatnot. So I think he's been wanting this opportunity for a very long time. He finally got this opportunity, girl, and it literally went as fast as it came. Understand? Now we did see him over on Real Housewives of Potomac, and it really took him some time to get a job because it seems like he was living off of Miss Robyn Dixon, and rightfully so, considering the fact that she did assist in him losing a lot of his money. So I'm sure she kind of had a little guilt or whatever, and wanted to help him get on his feet. Whatever it is that they have been doing, okay, being roommates turned relationship turned marriage, fiance, whatever the hell going on with him, okay. But I do remember her kind of mentioning that, like, he always wanted to be like a basketball coach or whatever. So again, it went as fast as it came. Now, last year, sometime in the fall, we did find out some details about Mr. Juan Dixon and this overall case. Actually, I heard about the case first. I heard about a Coppin State University assistant coach allegedly harassing one of the players and kind of like catfishing the player, and then threatening to leak certain images or whatever about the player. So I heard about that situation first, and I really didn't even know that Juan was the coach at that time. So shortly after that was when I learned about Juan Dixon being the head coach and how this person approached Juan Dixon about said information. And Juan just kind of like brushed it off like, girl, okay. And all of this is alleged. But they're saying that he just kind of like brushed it off and just was like, okay, go somewhere, go away from me with this, or whatever he said. Okay. And I do feel like one kind of has that type of personality where he don't really want to be bothered by a lot of the bullshit. But you being a coach, it's your responsibility. I feel like when people's kids are in your possession, in your care, you should take care of them like you would take care of your own. That's just my personal opinion, okay? Even as a coach, okay? Like I say, that's just my personal girl. And he didn't take the situation seriously according to what some of the news articles have reported. But when Robyn did her reunion, she kind of addressed those allegations and wanted to make sure that she debunked whatever stories were out there, because people were saying that he didn't really handle that situation properly. And she said, oh, well, if I was Juan, like Juan handled that situation the exact way that I would have wanted my mate to handle, or something. She said, I would want Juan to handle that situation the same way I would have handled it, or something like that. She was giving him props on how he handled it. Well, girl, obviously he didn't handle it well enough, okay? Because it's giving you're let go. It's giving fire. It's giving laid off. It's giving if it doesn't fit, you must quit. All right. But instead of you quitting, we gonna quit you. It's what it's giving. Very sad for Juan. And I just wonder how he's gonna take this, how he's going to handle this. Let me tell y'all something. Robyn and Juan have, girl, y'all been bringing us the stuff for 2023, girl. I mean, it kicked off early. For real, for real. Y'all have been bringing us the mess at the top of the year. And it's like, girl, we can't even get out of Q1. Girl, we on the tail end. We was just right there. And y'all had to bring us some more. Let me tell y'all something. Robyn over there trying to secure that position. Because let me say, girl, you're going to have to talk about this. You're a housewife, right? You got a husband, right? Well, let us hear about what's going on with Juan. Girl, Juan not going to want to talk about that. He not going to want to bring this on camera. Let me tell y'all something. when Robyn thinks she finna have that conversation, Juan gonna pull off on her ass like he did when she brought him to that storage unit. Yeah. Yeah, what you said, Robyn? Yeah, I'm finna pull off on you. It's because we're not finna have that conversation on camera. Hear what it is that I say. And it's like, one, you have this situation where you've been released from your duties as a coach, and you also being, or at least your wife, and I would say you as well because we've seen you on the show, you being attached to such a large platform like Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm just wondering, how is this going to affect you, if it is at all? How is this going to affect you as you go to seek out other college opportunities as a head coach? I feel like you might get like an assistant coach position, but I don't see you getting like a head coach position. If I was one, I'm not gonna lie, I would still be devastated, right? I would probably be disappointed in how I handled that situation, wishing I could go back and do something different, because I felt like he kind of had a dream job, something that he wanted. He still gets to be in basketball. He ain't playing basketball no more. He probably wanted to use this college basketball career, coaching career, as a way to catapult him to possibly work for the D-League coaching or something, or possibly get up there to the main league or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Probably just work his way back to whether it's the NBA or WNBA, right? So, and now all of that came crashing down. Y'all had a scandal about y'all marriage. Y'all still ended up getting married, had that scandal drop about y'all marriage, and then here we are. And then Robyn being called out for withholding her storyline. But girl, it's just some things you can't withhold, like this tea right here, okay? And like the past tea that we had got. And then now you got this situation going on. Girl, y'all got a whole lot of happening over there in the Potomac. And Robyn, I'm just wondering if you're going to include this in your storyline for next year. And I also wonder, what range if you're able to include this in your storyline for next year, that means that one is going to have the conversation about it, right? So if one has the conversation about it, what does negotiations, if he's willing to have the conversation, what does negotiations look like for you? If you're going to dive into maybe the situation of what, girl, listen, are y'all going to survive the marriage? But, I'm not wishing that y'all don't, but I'm just having questions. Because if y'all bring up old hashed stuff, because I feel like Bravo is going to force y'all to likely, dive deeper, because we didn't get to witness y'all work through whatever y'all said y'all worked through. So I feel like they're going to make that a part of y'all storyline where you're going to have to show us how you worked through it. And then this particular situation here with him losing his job, and if he's willing to talk about, like, what them negotiations look like. Are you going to ask for enough money to cover the salary for what Juan lost? And then the question is, are you worth that much? I don't think so. And it's not even a shade in it. I don't think so. Although we are going to, be tuned in if you do discuss these type of matters and how it's affecting your relationship as newlyweds, newlyweds, girl, because it's giving grand opening at the paint, but it's a newlyweds. I just wonder how it's going to be affecting you all's relationship. Hopefully they could get the cameras up, because I just want to know. I want to know how this is going to pan out. But let's see what they're saying over here in this article. They're saying after 6 seasons, as head basketball coach, Juan Dixon is out at Coppin State University. Dixon told Stadium's basketball analyst Jeff Goodman the news of his departure. Woo, child. Let's see what else they saying, because I don't care about his history. So they're not giving us a whole lot. All they're saying is that Juan Dixon is out. Let me see if we could get another article over here that may give us a little more detail. Let's see. Yeah, Coppin State. We know that they've separated. So I wonder, how did that work out, Juan? How did that happen? Like, did they, what was the conversation like? You just picked up the phone and said, hey, yeah, no, I'm not working there no more. Oh, okay, cool. And you just hung up the phone? Because you do strike me as that type of person that'll keep it real short because you're upset and I can't tell you how to feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. You upset, you got a right to feel how you want to feel on that. So I'm just wondering, because it's real short, because all they saying is that you just confirming, and this is in different articles, that you're just confirming that y'all did, part ways. Let's see what else they were saying. They said in December, while leading the Eagles program, Dixon came under fire for how he handled a situation involving a former player filing a lawsuit against one of Dixon's former staff members, claiming that the assistant manipulated him into sending photos and suggestive text messages. Go figure, girl, on that, and extorting him in the process. So he came under fire on how he handled that particular situation. But girl, some people are trying to say that that's not the reason Juan was fired. I cannot confirm nor deny. I can go off of what these articles are telling me. All right. Now, some people just find it very suspicious that y'all had to. So let me go down the cycle of things that's happened. Again, we find out about the mistress or the alleged lady he was talking to, whatever was going on over there. We find out about the third party situation, right? Then we see Juan taking photos with one of the assistant coaches or another one of the coaches all at the laundromat, right? Then next thing you know, y'all dropping us with this story, okay? So that's the timeline. It's been something every month. It's just about. So let's rewind it just a little bit. Let's pull it back because people are just finding it interesting that after you was caught hanging out with one of the coaches, even though y'all supposed to be washing uniforms, and I don't know what y'all doing at the laundromat. I'm wondering whether or not, the school's, washer and dryer was broken or something like that. But anyway, girl, that's where y'all was at the time. People just find it very interesting that, you're being laid off after that particular photo. Now, I can't connect the two. I'm just telling you what the people have been saying, okay, on the social media and stuff. And they like, girl, I don't think Juan was fired over that. I feel like he was fired over this, so they're thinking it was likely an inappropriate relationship with the coach. I can't confirm that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you work at a university, I would think that's okay. I would think you can't date a student, but you could likely, I don't know, everybody grown, maybe you can date a student child, but I would think that you could date another coworker though. But granted, for him, I don't know what he had going on considering the fact that he was supposed to be somebody's husband and stuff. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if that would be enough to affect his job. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out, kicking it with one of his coworkers to do whatever they do. I don't know. So I'm just telling y'all what the people say. But girl, it's giving because he got tied up in this lawsuit, named in this lawsuit or whatever the case is, they decided to part ways with this man. That's sad. So we'll have to wait and see if Juan's gonna give him a new opportunity, what this gonna look like, or if he just gonna be a house husband, right? A stay-at-home dad. Is that what it's going to give? That's what I'm wondering. So now he don't have to sit up here and complain to Robyn about how she looks unattractive because she's still in the bed until 2:00 or whatever in the afternoon and getting the kids Chick-fil-A and stuff. So now he can get up in the morning since he's not going to work and he already on that get up early schedule anyway. He could get up early and get them boys off to school, fix them a little bit of breakfast, and then get them something else to eat so they ain't eating on that Chick-fil-A all the time. Maybe he could pitch in on that. But we'll have to wait and see, girl. We're going to have to wait and see how that's going to pan out for Mr. Juan Dixon and Robyn. But I still have a question for Miss Robyn that I posed on Twitter. And that is Juan coming? Is Juan coming? Is Juan going to be coming to the reunion considering the fact that he ain't got no job now? And considering the fact that you always be like, he at work, he at work, he at work. He at work, he at work, he at work. He at work, he at work, he at work. Oh, he at work, he girl. No, he need to be on the stage. Is Juan coming? Right. Well, either way. Good luck. That's all that I got. All right, I want you guys to go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments down below once y'all heard this news about Miss Robyn Dixon and this husband of hers, Mr. Juan Dixon, and him being released, let go, fired, severed ties, okay? Done away with over at Coppin State University, all right? I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.